Hi, this is John, and this video I'm going to be working on this 1992 Mercedes-Benz 300E W124 with the M103 engine, and I'm going to be doing some interior work. It's needed it, really needed a lot of work. The headliner has been sagging for 10 years, maybe more. But I just hit my toe. Oh, got that big toe hurts. So yeah, here we are on the interior. We got the headliner out, the panel, the fiberboard. There's a let's see if I can maybe do this. Yeah, you've got a fiber panel that starts over on this side, it goes all the way back and then back up front, and you got to get that down to reupholster it, which is okay, I guess. Most cars are like that. I did the one in the roof on the SL, I think maybe last month. Now I decided to tackle this one. I really didn't want to do it. It's not too hard though. You've got grab handles, one there, so you got 4 of those to take off. I'll show you how to do that. Here's a C-pillar here and there. Those are pretty easy to take off. These are they were hanging out. I think all I gotta do is just push it back in. When I put it all back together, there's a little silver clip right there. That's the main holder downer. This one broke a little tab that I gotta JB weld. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm just gonna clean it. It's just dirty. It's not sagging, which is weird. They use better glue or something. But with this fiber panel, we just have to take it. We got to get all the old glue off of it. And because you put the new one won't stick to the old, if you leave that glue on there. You got to clean it. Mercedes has some kind of a solvent that gets it off, but that's this like 30 years ago. I don't want to use chemicals. I don't want to be breathing a bunch of weird chemicals. But you just got to sand that down. Then you got to buy some spray adhesive. Maybe about $14. It'll I'm going to be buying the Permatex like I used on the hood pad for the SL and the headliner for the SL. I've seen good reviews from professional upholsterers that use that. The good stuff is the 3M. That's like $30 a can. But I can't get that here in California. They won't ship it to California. No, none of the stores around here carry it either. Auto parts, nobody carries it. Causes cancer, I guess. But the Permatex is okay. Yeah, we just then you get the material. I bought mine on Amazon. Should be here in about a week. I bought enough to do the B pillars. But you just measure it out. I think that was about $37 to $40 on Amazon, and it's a gray. It might be a little bit darker gray, but it's similar to this pattern. I don't know if that focuses in, and it's foam back glue. I was going to try to reuse the old headliner, and everything has shrunk, over 30 years. The stuff shrinks and it starts pulling away from the edges, and then, it just gets like that for some weird reason. Yeah, then we just spray it down with adhesive, both sides. and adhere the new headliner to it and trim it. I'll leave a link on what I found, on how to take it down. I think it might match up. It's funny because there's a lot of different color grays in this interior, so it should be okay. Different models. The station wagons were different. The two-door coupes are a little different. The convertibles, that's a convertible, totally different. And I did find the instructions for this year, but even that was a little different. Right here is a dome light, and the screw for the frame to the dome light, that's the main part that holds the back of the fiberboard headliner, hold it up, along with the C-pillars. And then all these little clips that let's see. Oh yeah, the grab handles hold up the sides pretty much. All right. Right here you can see these are your sunroof drains. One here, one there. There's a cable for the manual release of the sunroof in case the mechanism stops working or something. You could go back in the trunk and wind it or whatever to make it close. Here's your electrical wires. I taped mine off. I had to have my battery disconnected most all the time, except when I need to move the seats. What else? Yeah, you've got to unloosen. They say to take these completely off, but I kind of bare minimum. I just made them all kind of saggy like that. And you got to do that because these also hold up the sides of the headliner. It kind of finishes it off. Oh, I can't get up. Okay, so, and there's the B pillars right there. Those are going to get reupholstered too because all the material pulled away. Most of these cars do after this amount of time. It shouldn't be too bad. I did rewind or tighten the seat belt for the driver's side. It's working pretty good. And these also help hold the cover that goes over here. It's kind of a mess when you bring down this headliner. All this foam balls with glue go everywhere. And I see I don't know if the camera picks it up. There's some right there, a little orange. As soon as you get that headliner out, just get a shop vac and vacuum all that stuff out, blow it out, get rid of it, because if the sun heats it up, it's going to stick to everything, and then you're going to have to clean the whole interior. A lot of people say just cover your whole interior. You can see some right there, a little orange right there. It's kind of powdery, but when the sun heats it up, it could turn into goo. There were a few spots that were gooey that kind of, stuck to my fingers. But yeah, just be aware. I was going to cover everything in plastic sheets, but it's kind of hard, because when you're taking out this panel, you have to take it out through that door there. These seats are laid completely flat. And when I was going to have plastic sheeting, I know that it would get all messed up anyways, because you're in here just, trying to get this panel out. But it's not that bad. I mean, if I had to do it again, yeah, I'll take about maybe an hour, get it out. Some people on Ben's World say, 20 minutes, it's out. No. What takes time is having to take all this stuff apart, because these B pillars also go up here and hold the headliner, the fiberboard, so you've got some work to do. some of the instructions say to take that, even on Ben's World, take the sun visors and that panel out and the A-pillar trim out. Well, this model didn't have to do that, thank God. There is one thing where the material itself kind of extends away from the fiberboard and then gets tucked behind here in a sunroof. You got to open up that sunroof. And there's some plastic strips that are adhered to the headliner that under this chrome strip on the other side. I was able to just pull mine out, but I think I'm going to unloosen all the screws to be able to tuck that in. That way it gets tucked in right here on both sides. On this side here, it's okay because it's just it's a fiberboard. I guess the fiberboard, I think it must I'll figure it out. I think it slides in here and holds it, and then it slides forward and holds right there. So anyways, yeah, so it's gonna be a long, boring video, but if you're doing work like this on your car, it kind of helps. I couldn't find anything on YouTube. I don't know, maybe it exists. There's plenty of headliner install videos, but they're all different cars, and it helps out. It would have helped me because I was searching and searching and searching, and I did find the instructions in the factory manual, but if you've ever read one of those, it's very vague, Okay, so a couple screws. Yeah. All right. Now, that's probably never been off. Let's see, we're gonna have to wow, look at that. Oh good, it's good that it's all coming off, because then I don't have to rip it off. Okay, so now we've got some that we got to get off of here. How does that come off? Huh. I'll have to see how to get that off. It just says instructions to take off, There's a little piece of metal. God, it's kind of foam right here. Ugh. Goes right there. Might be glued on. Okay, use a little breaker bar. Wasn't that tight. I just expected it to be super tight. Okay, yeah, I just took the belt and fed it through there. That's this bolt looks like. It's kind of like captive. Then I just have this thing here, and I guess there's some kind of clips. Okay, pull down. Hey, we got it off. There's that. Okay. There's the explosive squib right here. Pull this off. de-energized. Now where's the camera? Like that. And then we've got one here. I don't know what size that is, but there's this swivel right. I don't know if we can see this, but yeah, that's called the swivel. I don't know what all that is. But we got to get this. We got to get this part off, I think. Might be able to just undo that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start doing some vacuuming here. Cleaning it out. Yeah. Yeah, see the way these are made? You get that screwdriver in there and you pull back on this a little bit to release that. All this stuff needs to be cleaned up. My God, there's 30 years of who knows what. So you have to take the seal. I think all you gotta do is just drop it down on both sides. Let's see, where's the camera? So there's a light right here. We have to figure out how to get that out. So I finally got this dome light out. What a pain. So this is what it looks like. It just basically, you know, hard to, it's really hard back here. You're kind of sitting at this weird angle. I mean, really, really weird angle. Maybe this would be, whew, my God. Yeah, so what I did was like this, and I stuck a small screwdriver on this side and just took the screwdriver and kind of like just brought it towards me here, and it started coming out. I thought there was like clips, like metal clips. All the ones I saw on eBay and stuff had metal clips. This doesn't have metal clips. This is just one solid plastic piece. I don't know if you can see that. It's really hard to photograph in here. Let's see. Okay, can you see that? It just pushes up in there,
And I guess this little, see that little sharp piece? That's what holds it up to the headliner.
Okay, here's a better look at this rear dome light. So one side has got a little clip or little ramps or whatever you want to call them. Then the other side, it's got these little pointy deals. I think you're supposed to get it on this side with a screwdriver so you don't damage the electrical. Boy, I tell you, the way the bulb is in there, it's in there like it's in there like sideways. At least I didn't break it. Okay. It helps if you bring this armrest in the back seat all the way down. That way you got something to lean on. Man, I was throwing my back out trying to do this. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Doesn't even, in the instructions, it doesn't even mention that. I don't know. These electrical wires, make sure they're not gonna short circuit on us. I might wrap some tape on them. I think I'm gonna wrap some tape on them so that don't accidentally have any kind of fire. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if you look at it, I'm just gonna leave these. We'll try it like this. Or just pull out some of this belt. And kind of leave these laying. Pull some of this belt out. You can take the back seat out and get these things off, but you know, if I don't have to, I'm not going to. Yeah. Get these things out of the way. See, there's how is it? Let's see, there's this part right here that goes right into where is it? I can't look. I see the camera. It's up right there. That's what holds it. So if you just, I guess, pull out, and then there's all kinds of little wings and things. I don't know if this one's broken or not. Let's see. Yeah, so that one right there is broken. It should look like that. And where did that piece go? If I could find that piece. God, if I could only find that piece. Is it? There it is. Yeah, cool. Cool, so I can JB weld this back in. I gotta go save this piece before I lose it. On the other side, I don't know. I'll have to look at it. But yeah. Really hard to film in here for some weird reason, but there's the part of the fiber panel that has to come down. Okay. All the way back. All the way down until it hits its stop. That's pretty good. Okay, now let me do the driver's side. We'll try it like that. There's nothing blocking it. All the way back. All the way down. And that look comfortable. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I can make that one went down farther. Let's see if I can make it go down a little bit farther. Please don't break. Okay. Disconnect battery. The joy of Mercedes, built like no other car in the world. Oh. Okay, so I got the sunroof open. Here's the headliner right here. Oh, good. Good, it just... Okay, so it just slides out. Good, I thought I was gonna have to take these panels, those slides out. Sweet. I've never seen a video on YouTube of anybody doing this. I don't know if I can be successful, but I'm just gonna grab it and okay, we got it out. We got that. Okay, so uncomfortable. Oh, God. Get all this stuff hanging in your face. Yeah. I should cover it, but you know what? I'm lazy. So then we just simply take it. Drop it down here. We got it down. Can we get it out though? Oh my God. I think this is gonna have to kind of get out of my way. Okay. Now simply get it out of this doorway. And how do you do that? Well, Ben's where they go. Oh, it only takes 20 minutes to get the thing out. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so I've got this. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna open that door. Yeah, let's open that door. Okay. Bring this up. Guys, just getting it over the shifter, huh? Let's take this, push it this way. Come on, baby. Okay, now, please. Oh, it's gonna be fun getting it back in, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the other side and push it. It's caught up right here. Please don't break. Okay, we're past. We're past. Okay, let's try to. Whew. Hope the camera's picking this up. I got it pointed in the right direction. Okay. Ugh. Okay, this tight here. Slowly. I wish my son was on the other side helping, but of course I do not. Okay, we're getting closer. Where's it at? Come on. Wow. How are we gonna get the thing back in without ripping that? Look at that headliner sagging. It's a saggy mess. Okay. Tilt down. This thing should have, yeah, I should have take this thing completely off. It's binding right there, kind of. Is that the only place? Doors open. Come on, baby. You're almost there. You're free. I'm free. Oh, there it is. We did it. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. All right. In there. Okay, I think I found it. So I need about 64 inches by 50 to 46 wide gray, right? So for $35, I've got 72 by 60, which is plenty, right? Double check. Yeah, 50 wide, so it'd be 60, that'd be fine. Length is good. So it's $35 on Amazon. Get a coupon, apply 5% off. And what it is it's made for, I don't know, automotive, RV, boat. It's got a foam backing, right? It'll have folded shipping, so you got to lay it out. Use steam, remove all the creases. And see that kind of pattern? It's kind of what the 300E pattern looks like. Cool. It's got the foam that's been glued with a German adhesive. So I guess that's good. I think I'm just gonna get this to do the whole car. You know, the pillars, the B pillars, and the headliner. All right, guys, I finally got to my headliner material. Not bad. I think this will be just fine. I like this better than the other stuff I got for the SL. These creases will come out when I steam it. It comes folded up. Came 6 days early. It was supposed to be here like in 6 days. I was going, okay, I'll go do something else. But yeah, I like this pattern. It doesn't have some headliners, most of the stuff that you buy will have these lines like in a direction, you know, and you get those lines a little crooked or something on on the panel, and it's, oh my God, it's gonna show. This will be okay because the existing one, you know, has a kind of a similar look to it. It's a little bit lighter. I mean, it's fine with me, you know. I was afraid it was gonna be like really dark. That's perfect. Good foam. You can see the glue they use. All right, here we are. So I'm just gonna kind of inspect this thing. I want to see how the old one was put together. See this plastic strip? Looks like it was glued on. So I'm gonna have to remove these and save them. They brought headliner right down here. Okay, then you can see all this glue mark right here. This part right here was loose on mine. It was like you could bring it down with your finger like that. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what that means. But I did notice that there's some glue on a strip of metal at the end of the sunroof, and I think they might have glued this. See this strip right here? So I'll have to remember that. The sides are pretty thin, you know. I'm on my hands and knees like a dog. Made in 1991. Car's a 92. I want to see how this, that they put this on after. This goes all the way to the edge like here. Here, there's nothing. They just glued it and stopped right behind it all the way on both sides. I'm doing this for my own okay. Yeah, we're gonna have another heat wave here. So I don't know if I'm supposed to remove this. It looks like they just, I think they put this metal on first, then they put the headliner. The way it looks. They put it right here, and then they took a blade and cut it right along there. So that part's going to stay in. Ugh. Now, to remove the rest of it. Wow. So they glued it right here. I can maybe use this kind of for a template. Just got to remember to fold it over to this. Put it out in the sun. Like that. Oh, this could make a mess. I got a mask on. Look at that. Mm. Okay. Come on. Oh God. Okay, we got it done. Okay, man, we got it basically clean. I'm not sure about the adhesive. Does have adhesive residue on it. I don't know if I should just leave it or try to take it off. It's pretty much like soaked into the stuff. I'll try it with the wire wheel and see if it gets cleaner than that. I'd like it to be like the other side, like kind of that color. Let it dry. I got this old headliner pretty clean. Too bad you can't reuse it. You might be able to, you know, but who knows if it would stick to that. You'd have to get all that crap off. So this original one is a lighter. I thought that might have been lighter, but that's okay. And if you look at the kind of pattern it is, you know, hard to see it. See, it's got that kind of... Anyways, I took this thing and washed it. Still sticky, a little bit sticky. I'm just going to roughen the surface up a little bit. This stuff is really saturated into this fiberboard. So I tried roughing it up a little bit with my wire wheel. I'm going to do that to the whole thing, so I have some spots just in case. You know, this is 30-year-old adhesive. I'm sure it's fine to spray over it, but I don't want it to sag again. So, got my mask. Got my wire wheel. Oh, nice breeze. Okay, so I lightly gave it the wire wheel treatment. I got all this and more. Hello. Okay, it's pretty thin stuff, so you can't go real aggressive, but at least there'll be parts on here if the other stuff doesn't stick to the original glue. I'm sure it will. You probably don't need to do this, but I've done some Mercedes headliners before. Sometimes the glue doesn't stick. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, God. Yeah. You want to take a shower after this. Get rid of this sticky stuff. Oh. Oh, wow. Huh, okay. Finally cooling off. We're gonna have a heat wave. Oh, I think it started today for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. They predict about 109 here. So I'm just making a little outline here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of done with this one. All right. So this is the headliner here. I'm gonna do a rough outline. I don't know, I hope I don't mess this up. Yeah. That kind of looks good. I think I'm gonna, first I'm gonna do 2 outlines. I'm gonna do one exact. I'll try to do one kind of exact. And then I want about an inch away. That way I kind of know where I'm spraying the glue, because it's, you know. So I'm thinking, see, there's a lot of little scoops and dips and turns and, you know, spraying the whole thing and then trying to lay that part down. I don't know. I could see myself messing up. Maybe I'll mess it up, maybe I won't. But I was thinking I was going to cut out that one section right there, but then, you know, if I'm off a little bit on this side or something, if I start on gluing this one side, it might not match up over there. So I'm going to leave the whole thing whole. And what I'm thinking is doing one side first, right? Lay the fabric down, turn it over, have a protective sheet on the other side so you don't get any on the headliner. Spray half of it. Then take that one side and fold it over, starting from the middle, and roll it out this way. Okay, the edges, we can work on that later. Then take the other side, flip it over this way, spray it, roll it out that way, and then hopefully it'll come out smooth. I don't know. I had nightmares about doing this. Yeah, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a line going this way, a little bit of a line here, a little bit of a line here. So I'm gonna try to steam it, little marks. I'm gonna try to steam it with the Wagner. What is it? A Wagner 905E. I got this on Amazon. Boy, I've used it for a lot of. It's come in pretty handy when I needed certain. You know, it's a tool. I forget what I paid, like, I don't know, 110, 15. There, heard it pop. Comes with all these little attachments and stuff. Let me maybe spits water out at first. Let's see if it'll take this out. Come on, undo. There. Kind of a wimpy little hose, but it's held up. See, I got cardboard under here so I can spray, hopefully, and not, you gotta be careful about overspray. It'll ruin your day. God. Ah, dang. Ugh. Well, so I got one side done. I did mess up a little bit. Now I trimmed all the edges, cut my finger, so that's nice. Um, now I just gotta spray a little glue around the edges and tack it around. I'm really upset that I got a fold right in the middle of the headliner. There must have been a pocket of air in there. On these two sides where the sunroof is, there's plastic strips that I have to dig up from the other thing and glue those on there. They kind of, it just stays loose. It doesn't, that's what goes in between the chrome strips with the screws on the sunroof. That's what kind of holds this side in. So I'm gonna wait on that. It is just getting so hot here. I can't even see out of my glasses. I'm sweating like God. Yeah, it's a real messy job doing this. You get this glue on your fingers. You try to wear gloves. It's just gonna be all over the gloves, and your gloves are gonna stick to everything. It helps after you wash your hands a little bit, but yeah, you just get that glue on everything. And I got that nasty wrinkle in it. Not horrible, but you won't even see it once you're in the car. I mean, you won't really. Whoever looks up at their headliner except me. Yeah, I got one right here, one big one right there, and then these things here. Okay, this thing's trying to attack me. These things here just wouldn't adhere. I don't know why. Maybe I should have, maybe it laid down like that and stuck. Maybe I should have brought it down. So yeah. Okay. That on there like that. Ugh. About, God, it gets everywhere. Drives you crazy. I ought to give it about that much. Like that. Then we'll trim. Do that to the other side too. Like that. really frustrating. Yeah, really, so much fun. So these are gonna go like that. Whew. Okay. Okay. So remember that fold that I got that was pretty bad? So I'm trying to get it out. I don't know, I might have to start all over again. So what I did is I took my old blow dryer from the 70s, the Sunbeam Professional Air. And I got up here and started heating this edge up, and I was able to get it all the way down to this crease that was right here. Putting my hand there and heating it up, and I got it up. And then I got my steamer. You can barely see it, it's right there. Well, I just hope I can get all this. I'm gonna have to re-glue, spray some glue down here, get some glue somehow. But I don't know, that'd be great. You know, it's not a... You can still see a little line here, but it's not as bad as it was before. The sides here are you know, I tried to lay down some stuff overnight. These are not perfect. But you could have some handles here, here and here, handles. I think these handles will bring it down. Not perfect, but I was really surprised, man. It was just this big old giant mess. So I'm in the garage. It's heat wave again. I got a little air conditioner right there that'll keep it cool. It's supposed to be 110 today. Okay, it's a couple minutes later. It's still drying a little bit. I didn't apply any glue. I just kind of decided I wanted to stick. A little bit of discoloration right here, but yeah, you can see there's some a little bit of a mark there. But I don't think... I don't know. Okay, so I managed to, with the blow dryer, soften the glue and pull it. I pulled it all the way back here in case you run into this problem. just don't. And then with just had this folded up here and then sprayed glue on there, sprayed more glue on this part here, and then with a roller I slowly got it back to hopefully it'll stick. Now there is on this end that much space. I might just put a filler in here. I looked inside the car and the door molding, it looks like maybe it goes right about to there. maybe right about to here. There's a little lip on it, on the molding around the doors, the frame, body, whatever. So maybe I'll just add a little bit right here. Hopefully you won't see it. I haven't done this side yet. Yeah. You can see how high that is. It should be down. Okay, so I managed it. There's little indentations here, but they're part of the fiber thing. There's like here for the holders or the hand, but at least this is now bottomed out on both sides. Got a little bit of a stain right there. That's where that crease was. I'll see if I can steam that out, hopefully, and maybe get this mark out with the steamer. I don't know. Could mess the whole thing up, but it's looking a lot better than what it was. I'm gonna have to go in and measure that molding and see how much. There's some molding that goes over this. See how much there is. If it covers this, that'd be great. I think the widest is over there, maybe along this side here. But yeah, you know, I read the can and it said it actually takes 72 hours for it to fully set up, the glue. So so this is at about 24 hours right now. Well, it's almost a week later. Yeah, it got so hot here, Southern California. We had temperatures like here about 111, 112 degrees every day for 3 or 4 days. I mean, it was so hot. I went to open my doorknob to my house, and the doorknob burned me. It was so crazy, you know. So I was basically just being in my garage with the door down, AC on in the house, AC on in the garage, AC on upstairs. I really don't want to see my electric bill. But it's supposed to start cooling down at 8. It's Monday. It's September. And it's supposed to be cooling down tonight, starting about 8 p.m. It'll be better tomorrow, maybe 99 tomorrow. And then the next day it's going to be like 84 degrees, which is fine. I think that's when I'm going to put the headliner back in. It's just sitting there waiting for me. What I have left to do is I got to glue that little broken part on the driver's side rear C-pillar. Make sure I want those C-pillars. Before they were like leaning like this for I don't know how many years. I want those to be flush up against the side there. I got to do that. I got to clean off the glue right behind the sunroof, right here. Inside there's a metal strip there, and it has glue all over it. So I'm thinking that's how they glued the headliner, which is kind of weird. You know, we'll take a look at it, but in fact, let me get the keys. This is kind of like an area. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this thing comes out. Oh, okay, so that's good. So I'll open up the headliner. I can do that today. Good. Glad I played with this. So this piece comes out. Then I can glue it while it's inside in there. Remember that, huh? Yeah, okay. And then you clip it. Huh. So weird. I'll have to check that out. I did manage to clean that part for the sunroof. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, good. Okay, so it just slides in there. Okay. God, stop it, windshield wiper. Some kinds of noises. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, since there's the glue that we're looking at in the car, and I remember when I first started this video, I wanted to point out all of this glue that's right here and this kind of, you know, spot, nice line there. So this has got to be glued on like that, right? And then this hooks into the frame of the back of the sunroof up there. Well, I'm glad I moved that thing. I thought it was just stationary there. Thing just comes off. Okay, plan of action. Get some really good. See, this is what this glue cut loose eventually. That's why this part was kind of like hanging down like this much. You know, I could just stick my hand in there. It was this glue right here. So I'm going to use my Wellwood contact cement. That's really strong, and I'm going to get all the glue off of this part. See, the instructions don't tell you this. You see what I mean by vague? It's like things you have to kind of find out for yourself. So I recommend doing this. I would, if you can find that 3M I forget what it is, 3M super adhesive. You'll know it's like the most expensive one. It's for headliners. It's like $30 or over $30 a can. I don't understand why. I would buy some of that, and then use an entire can on this. You know, I'm thinking I didn't use enough adhesive. Plus, try to do it on a cool day where it's not 100 degrees, because the stuff sets up so quickly you don't have time. If you goof up, it just sticks, you know. Immediately it just sticks, and you gotta mess with it. But if you got a little bit of time where you can like, oh, I gotta take it up and then go like that, you know, that would be nice. So do it on a cool day. Have a helper when you go to glue the headliner on, so you don't have as much, just somebody just to hold the sides while you're, you know, rolling it out nice and and neat and everything. When you try to do it by yourself, it's like one end starts flapping over and gets stuck to each other. It's a nightmare. Anyway, one more little piece of advice. When you glue the headliner on, don't cut this part off yet. Let it, have that much coming out. That way, if you need to heat it up with a blow dryer and get these sections here to glue, mine's just didn't, it didn't work. So I had to redo it, but it made the headliner shrink. So I had to add some, looks pretty tacky. Hope I don't see that. I probably will. Yeah. Wait to the very end once the thing is glued and sets up for a day or something, and then trim it. You have to trim it because this part, flip it over, this part goes right. You can't have any excess hair or it won't, it won't fit. Okay. So this is JB Weld. It's 2 parts, like epoxy, but it's really strong. I keep it in the refrigerator. This is maybe a year old. It gets weird after, I don't know, 6 months being out. And which one? This is the steel part, a little bit more. I'm going to glue that little tab, so if you got broken plastics, what I do is I sand the parts that I'm gluing together. I get sandpaper and I sand all the parts that are going to go glue together. That way it really holds up nicely. And just mix it up. And then this is my little part. I don't want to lose it. A little tiny part. Just doing some interior repairs. Yeah, so you can put a clamp on this seat belt so it's not in your way. I'll just put some here. Put some on the side. Should set pretty quickly, but overnight it'll be good and strong. And here's this wonderful piece. Got to make it look like, gosh. Got to make it look like this. I think it's, I don't know. It's got to have a hook, so I imagine it'd be something like that. Yeah. So I put some on here. It's kind of a tiny little piece, but I'm going to put some on here. Get out of my way. I think something like that. Yeah, good. One less thing to do. And I found this. I don't remember where this came from. It's one big long piece. These are anti-rattle, anti-rattle things. I mean, that piece doesn't have one. I don't know where this piece came from. And next I'm gonna get that spray and spray some, and then with a popsicle stick apply some, start gluing all this stuff back. See how it's all pulling away? Yeah. And it'll be like new. Yeah, okay, so. Okay, see if I can get this glued up. So you want it like this. You can see that there's a line. Let's see. Yeah, you can see there's a line right here. That's from this edge here, so you want it to be like this. And it's got to be kind of like tucked into this as far as it can go. So I've got some clamps. So I'm going to try working something, but I want to try first. See if I can get some of this glue to work. Put some I put some acetone in there. I'm just going to use my finger. I don't know. Nope, that's not going to work. Ugh. Okay, let's give this a shot. It's the only glue I have left. Ugh. Hopefully that's enough. Oh my God, I'm getting a little burned out on this project, but okay, paper. Make sure it's kind of like that. Looks pretty good here. Here, okay. Okay, now. Crazy. Everything gets so sticky, you just want to. Okay, yeah, that's good. I had one of these just fly across the garage when I did. Please don't fly across the garage. think I'm gonna put some weights on it. This is some shackles from my old Chevy pickup truck. If I can. Tell you. I tell you. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Uh. Let it sit like that for a while, so the wood is going to protect the headliner there. I got weight on it. Yeah. Okay, isn't that fun, huh? All right, it's Tuesday next morning. So I come out and wake up to all this. It's all, there's a fire in Orange County over in that direction. You can see the smoke. Trabuco Canyon, and it's heading kind of this way. Got Lake Elsinore is 30 miles that way. It's like heading towards that, and they've closed off. Well, they've had evacuation orders that people living along would take a highway if they've ever been in there. And I don't know, 9,000 acres maybe, but I just cleaned all these cars yesterday. I just cleaned them. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna be probably 100 degrees today. Last hot day. Try to get something done. Maybe an hour. Okay. Ashes raining down. It's okay. Let's bring this all the way back. All the way down. Wow, real small. First one's got big threads, machine threads. Okay. So okay, so there's this thing here. If I can lean back and it's comfortable. It's gotta slide in here a little bit. Okay. So being that we've got material on there and everything, and it's kind of thick, not super thick. So this stupid thing here, I gotta research on how to loosen it. How to loosen this thing. I think you got to take off the headline or the, you know, sun visor. Yeah. So all you gotta do, it's so easy, right? Let's take that out. Where are you? Take that out. Don't lose your screws. I had to replace this one off of eBay a long time ago. And then you've got this. There's a screw behind it. Make sure your battery's disconnected. Okay. Where are you? Little piece of junk. Let's see. That's where you get your power for the head visor mirror light bulb. Okay, get that. Now, this will give me some room. The other side separated completely, but at least that'll give me a little bit of room. Okay, so a few minutes later, I put a piece of wood about that long right through here. This is for those who are doing this job. Yeah, see? Camera pointed right here and right there. Opens it up. I was able to shove it. Shove it, man. Shove it through there. And then the clip, I could feel it was like right lined up. Yep, don't look at that. And then I pushed it back and now it's good. Okay, so now I can see if the back handle lines up. It's all those handle holes. Make sure you cut it there so you can see it. God, it's so hot. Oh yeah, it lines up. Let's see, there's that. Sometimes these things can move in the back. Okay, so it's right here. Ooh, wow. Let's see if that lines up there. It lines up there. Kind of lines up there. These will tuck in there and then put it down. Okay, so let's move forward.
Yeah.
Okay, that's tight. Wires there. Yeah, so on this, this metal strip comes out of here. You pull it off. Then you got to jam it. There are these little forks. I couldn't get to this one back here. I can't see it. I cannot see it. And that slides back. I hope. I guess it doesn't slide back. Oop, bent it. Okay, there. Then looks good. That looks good. And now, make sure to clean this thing off. This is how I got dirt all over my new headliner. It's got grease or something on it. Whew, it's so hot. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, then. Okay. That's the way to do it. Figured it out. I figured it out. Okay, so when you're putting this B pillar back together, pull these out, the seals, because it helps seal everything. Yeah. Remember, this goes on the outside of this and it goes down to that, secures down there. Make sure this is either all the way up or all the way down. There's a little catch thing, you'll see it, that does something, I don't know, but it's got to go into a certain area like that. Okay, then we're just gonna put the bottoms, put this bottom part, you know, back on, then tighten this, or put that on there, and then have this go right like that. Okay. Yeah, you can see most of all of these parts will have a right or a left on it. This is the right side sitting in the driver's seat. Okay. Well, it is finally done. And the weather is wonderful. It has dropped about 25 degrees. It's gone from being 106 every day. I started this in late August, and that's when a heat wave hit us. And it was just, I think the hottest it got here was maybe 112 Fahrenheit, which is pretty hot. You can't do anything. It's just like spoils your fun. So anyway, yeah, we're doing okay. There's still a fire over there in Lake Elsinore, and it's moving this way. And if you can look, there's mountains over there, and there's a freeway in between us and all that stuff. So hopefully it's not going to travel that far, but it's already jumped over Ortega Highway, which is Lake Elsinore is like 18 miles away from here. And it's already jumped the Ortega Highway and traveling in this direction here. But hopefully the cooler weather will help the firefighters. So here we are, the mighty 103 engine. It runs pretty good. I got maybe one more thing to do, which I don't even want to talk about. But you know what? It's better than before. Maybe I'll take this sunshade down so you can see. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, I tell you, man. I had lubricated this thing. And it's back. The squeak is back. What a nightmare. Okay, so I was able to put some of the headliner material right here. Had a nasty old piece of carpet, 30 years old, with 1,000,000 chocolate bars melted on it. But, we got it. We got it up there. It's pretty good. Not perfect. I can't get this thing to go back in here and stay there. I might have to take this thing off. I don't know. I might be able to flip it around. Maybe I have it on the wrong side. It's not too bad. You can see where I had to add fabric right there. You don't see it a whole lot. I still got to clean this. Maybe the steamer. Right at this point, I don't really care. Got these B-pillars back on. That one was a real bear. I couldn't line up the screw holes for some reason. It took me forever. You have to take all of this off both sides to get the pillar on, and then you have to kind of monkey around with this part. Has to be at a certain height or whatever for it to fit into a little corresponding there's like this little lever thing that goes like this and allows the whole thing to go up and down. It's got to match up, so be careful for that. I got the dome light back on. I'm gonna have to retint this window at some time, so I didn't do a lot of work on these C pillars or whatever you want to call them. It's still kind of loose. There's nothing that really snapped in place. I think that the main part is the headliner keeps it up, this fiber panel, because you push it on there. But it's in the right location. What else? Yeah, for this part, you've got to bring this down. And I didn't re-glue any of this that I showed earlier around here. It was all like loose. And I looked at it, and there was no glue remnants on that part that's loose. I was going to glue it back, but I think it's got to be like that to be able to hold it in, especially right here. Well, this side's already coming loose. See how there's no glue there. I don't know how these are supposed to, I thought they went into a little thing here and went click. Yeah, one more thing up. On these pillars here, to tint the window, you have to have access to the corners there, or they're hard to get to. So I'm thinking maybe the installer that installed this last time that we hired, he might have pulled these and broke something. I really didn't find anything broken except for one little piece for the bottom. That's fine. It's the top part here that just doesn't seem to want to hold. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to remove them anyways to redo the tint in the back. That's gonna be coming up soon. Not looking forward to that and having to take that third brake light apart and move it. Yeah, there's that big old wrinkle that we had. I got most of it off. I got this thing part clean here. I would like to take steam clean this whole interior, the carpeting. I'd like to do that. See how this seat belt works. It's weird. Things, when they heat up, they start acting weird. In fact, I should probably do it like this. I'm telling you, I'm so burned out. Yeah, it's doing much better. It used to just, you'd release it and it would just lay like that. It wouldn't retract. But I got it going pretty good, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I'm done for today, for this month. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.